Overall thoughts on the last matchup? Scored your second goal for the season. Thoughts on how the mentality is for the team?
Yeah, I mean, just happy to get the win. Obviously, it's not the way we wanted to do it, 4-3. But it's hard in this league to get road wins, and I think as a group we're growing and learning and trying to find ways that we can scrap these wins, and especially in games that feel like playoff games. So yeah, personally, obviously happy, more happy just to get the result with the team.
Perfect. And then Matt, we'll take some from Zoom now.
We'll go to Stephen Goff.
Lucas, thanks for your time.
Steve.
Quick turnaround, Wednesday to Saturday, and obviously a lot of travel, but also massive emotion coming back and winning that game the other day and staying in the thick of the race. I asked Troy this too, and I'll ask you. How do you harness that, or is it better to suppress it, the emotions of it, going into another match? What's the temperament of the team entering Saturday's game?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that was a crazy game for us to be a part of. I think there was a lot of really good moments that we can build on, a lot of moments that we think we need to improve quickly. With that, I think that feels like playoff to us. We're going game after game after game and a quick repetition of days. And I think staying in the mode and staying in the go that we're in right now, a decent result against Columbus on the weekend and a win in Nashville is some momentum we want to build on. And like I said before, it's not easy to get results in this league. So yeah, really excited about that, and we really just want to push for a tough opponent against New England, and away from home, we try to go for the result.
Yeah. And on a lighter note, to see your former teammate Steve Birnbaum in in street clothes at a game and working with the player personnel team, what was that like? And just interacting with him in a very different role now.
Yeah, Steve and I have built a pretty quick relationship in the last 8 months together, and I think I've just been blessed enough to learn from him and see him grow and see him share into this light of a new role as a person and obviously as an individual in his new career. So really excited for him. I think it's a cool step for him to be a part of, and we're all happy when Steve's on the flight with us. We always try to joke with him cards or whatever it may be, but we're just happy to have Steve around, and he's a great guy to have in your corner, and I think that he loves this club and wants to see all the success he can.
Awesome. Thanks, Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to Brendan Hartlove.
Hey Lucas, I'm filling in for Dave on the radio this weekend, so I have one for me and one from Bruce Murray who couldn't be here. To start with the one from me, you guys over the last couple games have switched to that back five, back three, without giving too much away tactically, obviously. From your vantage point in particular, what kind of adjustments or improvements have you noticed kind of switching to that kind of new system here in the last couple games?
I think there's a nuance to every team that we play against, that sometimes some teams, give you something that you need to adjust to, or personnel's been out that you need to adjust to. And, we've had some guys that have been injured, and we bring back, hopefully we have some guys that have, been out for a couple weeks that can come back this weekend. So, the lineup isn't set for the weekend. We don't know what we're going to do yet as players, but that's not our job. So we just want to show up, do our job, and try to give the best performance we can to make this playoff run.
And the one from Bruce, I wasn't alive when this player played, but Thomas Dooley, he said is the best player he's ever seen block a ball. He said you were right up there with him. So Bruce was kind of wondering, what is your technique when it comes to that? And is that something specifically that you work on?
I don't really work on it, to be honest. I think it's just an instinct thing. I feel the moment, and I feel like I have to make a play in certain moments, and I just try to lay myself out however I can to help the team. So, yeah, the last couple games, it's sports. Sometimes it goes your way, sometimes it don't. Like a deflection off my leg could fall in the back of the net, and this is like the margin of error. So, yeah, I don't think it's luck. I think it's preparation, meeting a good opportunity. But I think it's something I just try to instinctually react to, and sometimes I end up in a good spot.
Awesome, thanks.
Yep.
We'll go to Dennis Gomez.
Hey Lucas, thank you for your time. We've all seen the passion that you portrayed after making tackles and clearances that have saved a couple goals, and you also scoring some goals. How do you prepare personally and as a team for the game against New England this weekend?
This is our probably biggest game of the season for us. So hopefully you see it from everybody. We want to win. I want to be in the playoffs. This team hasn't been there in a while, and I think that's the goal from day one when we step foot in January here. So, yeah, we want to display that every day, and I think that this is a moment we all want to rise to. 3 games in a week, but everybody's in the same boat. So hopefully we have a really good showing in the weekend, and we try to push to the highest limits we can.
And just one last question is, what is the message for the fans in regards to making that last playoff push?
Yeah, a win this weekend is all we want, and I think that's a great opportunity for us to come home on decision day on Saturday against Charlotte to really provide us with a good opportunity to do well in the playoffs. So, yeah, we're going to be fighting. This is our opportunity. We put ourselves in a decent spot now to push for this, and I think we the team is up for it. I think the team's ready for it.
Thank you.
Lucas, we have one more submitted via Zoom. What are your overall thoughts on the matchup against New England? Obviously, another tough road game against a team that is playing for a playoff spot as well.
Yeah, I think they have a game in hand. Is that right, Brian? They have an extra game. So they obviously have to probably win out. I don't know the scenario for them, but this is a do or die as well. I think the win with us against Nashville put them out. So every team we face now will be at that same scenario. And, this is a huge opportunity for us to kind of, show light against a team that maybe hasn't done as well, but those are the games you have to win. And we're in the similar boat. We've struggled throughout the year, but, at the right time in the season is when it really matters. So they have quality all over the field. Carlos Gil is a reigning MVP a couple years ago and shows that every single game his production is unmatched. So somebody we have to be, keen on and really watch out for. And they have talent, all across the board. So, yeah, it's a tough matchup, but, we really want to, chase this playoff run and go for it.